Well, hello. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Jojo Shabbadale, and this is a game called Farthest Frontier. It's a little medieval style city building game, village building. And this was my first attempt here, this little town. And it's pretty nice. It worked out all right. I mostly used it as a learning situation so I could figure out how the different game mechanics work. And after I got this far with it, I started feeling like I want to really get into designing a city from the beginning to the end, right? And having a plan. So I started looking for different ways of planning, and lo and behold, someone made a Farthest Frontier planning tool online. And it looked pretty good. As I started fooling around with it, I realized that it did not have all of the buildings, so this must have been an earlier version of the game.
Farthest Frontier is an early access.
Game, so it's not the official release yet. So changes are being made quite often, I think. So anyway, I also looked at the wiki and I saw there's lots of people who have made different designs here. This one's pretty extensive, a little bit simple geometry. I think it looks like it'd be really good for gaming the system, but maybe not as aesthetically pleasing. I usually try to go for a little combination of both. This one probably pretty good, maybe a little simplified. This one, again, it doesn't look like it would be that nice looking. Looks like it would probably work pretty well, but this is interesting. I found this one interesting, this Veruca cluster. That one I think was pretty inspiring, and most of them seem to have this idea of having the desirable buildings in a little cluster in the middle and then the houses around it, right? This one also is pretty similar to the one I ended up designing. This one again looks like it probably worked pretty well. So I decided I was going to create my own little planner. So the first thing I thought about was the defenses, right? We have a tower here, and then we have the shot radius of the tower, right? If I put them together like this, that makes everywhere inside this area accessible by more than one tower, right? Most of them have 3 or 4 or even 5 different towers within range. There's only these small areas where there's only one tower in range. And then I was looking at some medieval wall designs that used bastions. So I decided I would design a little wall here with some bastions, right, which is where these towers stick out, right, enabling the kill zone to be larger here whenever someone tries to attack the wall. Okay, so I thought that was pretty good, and then I figured out that I could fit most of the vital buildings, the ones that the raiders are going for, the vault, the town center, the stockyard, the trading post. Those are the main buildings that I need to protect, right? And then there's some room here for some granaries, root cellars. So that is the core of my design. And then I was looking at the little residential clusters, right? And they seem to mostly be centered on the market and the market's desirability radius, right? If I put the market and the school and the healer and the pub and the bakery, those are the ones that people mostly put right in the center. That's what the desirability, a little cloud of desirability, looks like. So I figured I can fit this many houses in there and still have space for streets to come through, right? And of course, I've got to have a well in there. So if I put them together, the wells, they don't quite cover, but I could fix that if I put another one right in the middle here, right? And of course, this is just a concept, right? It's going to work out a little different when I start to figure out how am I going to place these around the center. Of course, I quickly realized where these are overlapping, these are good places to add more houses, right? So these houses will still be in that cloud of desirability. Something that I never thought I would hear myself say, cloud of desirability, right? And then the water coverage. Now, the challenge is, how do I make this work around that central fort idea? So this is what I came up with. It's a little bit off-centered, right? But I realized that that would leave this area to put some of my industrial buildings, some of the industrial buildings that don't have a big negative desirability, right? So a lot of these buildings have negative desirability, right? This tannery has a huge radius. Some of these actually, I got the radii here from that layout planner, and I think it must be that some of the radii have changed since they made that planner, because some of these I found out, are not accurate when I started testing. So this is the outer wall design to go with this inner wall. So this is my whole defense system, and this was my original layout. And I tested it. I realized that some of these industries are too close. The undesirability radius is larger than I thought when I looked at that other planner. This is the well coverage, and this was what I thought was the desirability clouds. Overall, it was a pretty good design, and I tested it. And what I realized is that I needed to move this negative desirability cloud farther away from the residences. So I just got through making adjustments. I moved all of the negative industries farther back, right? I reduced the number of fields. Makes sense to have 3 anyway, because there's a 3-year cycle of crop rotations, right? So I can stagger them to where one field is going to be producing each crop each year. I made the fields 15 by 15 because that's the same size as the grazing area of the cattle. And what my plan is to use the cows to help increase the fertility. They help increase the fertility of the land. And I'll also will do 1 year of the rotation will be a year where there's mostly clover being grown, right? And I might even make that the field where I graze the cattle, right? Because that way they won't be eating any of the food. They'll just be grazing on the clover. So you'll notice that I've got quite a number of candle shops here and quite a number of these little green squares, which are the apiaries. I watched a video by Tacticat, and they were saying that candles are a really good way of earning gold. And I did test that. when I made my first version of this map, and it does seem like a pretty good way of making money. So the apiaries and the candles, that's going to be a big part of my money making strategy. So starting a new map, I called the city Shabbadale. It's not a city, it's a village. I'm so used to playing City Skylines, I just call it a city. Eventually, it'll sort of be a city, I guess. And we start off with a notice that they've surveyed the area and chosen a spot to build the town center. If I look at this hill here, I want to make sure that I put it pretty much right on the middle of this hill. Right, because I want my little guard tower to be at the very highest point. Somewhere, I think right around here is probably the highest point. So maybe here should be where I put. That wolf's not looking too good there. Okay, well, that did all right. Okay, so first things first, we've got to harvest some resources around here. We've got to build the town center. Yes, of course, there is a housing shortage. Oh, wolves again. So I've got to, let me do a little survey here. There must be a wolf den close by. I don't really see one. So I don't know what's up with that wolf, these wolves coming. Anyhow, we'll take care of that later. Lots of deer here, so that's another thing that I need to do. First thing I need to do, though, is to build some houses, right? But maybe I need to build some roads so that I know exactly where to build the houses. Okay. All right. So this is a priority to get rid of that one. I think the first houses will be over here. Look at my map. So I want from the town center, there's the road, there's where the gate ends, 2 spots, and then the first houses. That's as far as I can go. I'll have to figure out the measurement again later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, and then there. I think that's where I want the first houses to be. They just go on both sides of the road here. I'll go ahead and make 4. I'll only need 3. Wait, where's the predator attacking? Oh, okay. Best way to deal with predators is to make sure all of the villagers attack it at once. Because I don't want any villagers dying right here at the beginning. Okay, So the very first building I need to make here is a cabin for a hunter. Alright. They should be able to... Lots of deer there. I think the next thing I should be building is maybe a forager shack. Yeah, they put them in order, so pretty much just exactly the order you should build them in. And of course I haven't found the fishing resources yet. I think the nearest one is like way over here. They're already getting dehydrated, so I need to make sure I build a well. The first well will be here. I think that's the right spot. Let me look. So what I can do is I can actually use the build sites as counters. Yeah. Too bad that I'm going to have to destroy the sumac here. I can't move those. You can move the blueberries though, which is nice. I think I will wait to build the house there until we have more foraging set up. And then I want to build the firewood. What are they sick from? Dehydration. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll probably build another well over here. Alright, now I need to build a firewood splitter. And then I need to build the stockyard. Point it towards the center. Now, the next thing is I want to start making these fields so that they can start becoming fertile. Now I'm going to not use my farmers until the fields are fertile. Did some research and found out that you can start the farmer fields right away. Oh, great. Already some laborers. Start the farmer fields right away and then just grow clover, right? And increase the fertility. And you don't need, the farmers don't need to actually tend the fields if you're just growing clover. But I'm not going to be able to go all the way to 20, am I? Because no one's been there yet. Let's just send some people out here to explore this area. Alright, I'm just going to extend my radius here. And hopefully I'm not going to run into any wolves. Or raiders. Okay. These are just warthogs. I'm not too worried about them. They'll run away. Okay. There's a good place for a sand pit. I don't need that just yet. I think this forager shack needs to be over here. There's lots of good forage in there. Okay, so let's get my road network going a little bit more. Oh, relocate. No, don't delete it. Just relocate it. Put it over here. It's already getting cold. I think they start us with enough to get through the first winter, though. Yeah, we've got 3 months worth of food here. But I do need to build a storehouse, right? I don't want the storehouse to be in the very center, because that's where the vault is going to be. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3 over and put it there. And what am I forgetting? I think these guys need to get busy making some firewood. Okay, so the first field will be here, and it's going to be start off as 10 by 10. Oh, that is a wolf. Where is everyone? Oh, there they are. You guys need to come here, and you need to get out of there. Oh, okay. Well, he took care of him. Good job, Hunter. I just hope you don't run into another one too soon. A market. Yep, they said they wanted a market, and this is where the market's going to be. But I have to finish building the saw pit. And it will be pointing to the inside there. Right there. 10 by 10. Also 10 by 10. Okay. Now we are low on food. That is not good. This forager is not yet set up. I think I'm going to need another hunter. We'll put it there. Okay, let's maximize their foraging area. Right, lots of nuts and greens right here. And of course, I've already got those already have been harvested. This hunter over here may not actually be in the best area because all that's over here is boar. There we go. That's better. And then some more good foraging over here. I think I can extend this road. And make a second foraging shack over here. Some blueberry bushes. I'll just move them all next to the foragers. I'm going to be getting that one a lot, I think. Come on now. Shoot it already. Oh, there's a few of them here. So, oh, that's not good. There is two of them hunting. Oh, okay. Well done. That should give us plenty of meat. Oh, by the way, we're going to need a smokehouse. So I've read two different things. That it's first that it's good to have the smokehouse near the hunter shack, hunter cabin. Right, and I've also read that it's better to have it near the storage areas. So I'm not really sure. Because it needs firewood, so it probably should be near where the firewood's being made. Now, did I build my well? I built my well. Why are they getting dehydration? Maybe it's too far away. So I need to build this other well here. Hope that's right. We've got 1 month food supply now. That's good. Okay, so I've built the stockyard. Can I start building the market now? Good. And then another well is going to be here. And what I could do is just use the house as a measurement. Alright, I'm going to pause it. And just use that. That's where the healer's house is going to be. So that's where the well goes. And then I can delete the site. And I can build some more houses. Here. And then I'll just suspend the construction. for now. Okay. I think I can speed it up. So, lots of notifications about predators attacking. It's just the warthogs attacking my hunters, and half the time they're not even attacking them. I'm wondering, though, that might be a good thing, because I haven't, except for those first 2 wolves we saw, we haven't seen any more. So maybe the predators attacking from the warthogs will keep the wolves from attacking. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But the warthogs, they don't seem to do nearly as much damage. It's getting to be winter time. I think I can move their hunting radius over here a bit. Uh-oh, I hear wolves. Dysentery. Have I not built enough wells? I already got 3. Alright, you're 3. So to get to Tier 2, I'm going to need 30 people. And to finish the market. Okay, a new villager immigrated. Let's look at my workforce here. 2 foragers, 2 hunters, 2 firewood splitters, 2 sawyers, and 10 laborers, 4 builders. Okay, we need to move her radius over here. Go get those greens. Oh, building's on fire. Okay, they got it out. That's good. Okay, so we can start at least planning out where these different industrial areas are going to go. The tannery is a big stinker, so it's got to go pretty far up here. So let's look at our map here. So actually the tannery is going to go right next to the saw pit. It'll go right here. Let's turn it where those tanks are away from the road. And yes, please. Okay. Time to build a new house shelter. Okay. a tannery. What's next? With the other tier 1. Tannery. Cobbler shop. Cobbler shop is going to be where? Over here. From this corner. The Fletcher is going to be right there on the corner. This guy's important. And the basket weaver. Caddy corner here. Lots of construction to do. I think I just need to let it run for a minute. Okay, needs a graveyard to bury the dead. We have any dead already? So I'm thinking the first graveyard is probably going to be right here. Can y'all get it out already? There's a well here too, you know. This well works. Okay, well. All's well that ends well. Oh. Okay, how's it going? All right. All right. Okay, so the first shrine, I should make it here. So that's right across from the Fletcher. What's the shrine? To the goddess of the hunt. Right there where all of the deer and oh, we got us a bear coming into the town here. That's not good. Where's my hunters? Where are my hunters at? You need to be coming in to town here. And you too. Oh, that's a forager. You need to be coming into town as well. And I'm going to need all of you folks to come into town. Nope. Oh. Okay, where's the bear? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. We need to stay in numbers. Okay, let's all get this bear. That's the way it's done, folks. But we did lose somebody. Dang you, bear. Did not need that. Oh, what predator is it now? Oh, a wolf. Goodness, the predators are starting to get bad here. getting cold again. Oh, who died here? What happened? Okay, so here's the deal. I don't need any farmers yet. I do need 2 foragers. I need a grocer. That's how it's gonna work. What happened to them? Maybe old age? Dysentery. What's up with that? I've got wells. Healer's house is tier 2, so I can't do anything about it yet. Low food. I hope they don't starve. I might need a 3rd hunter. Oh, or maybe there's some fishing over here. Yes, there is. This field's almost ready. Working hard over on this one. Well, got plenty of firewood, that's good. Haven't looked at my resources yet. Yeah. Didn't I build a smokehouse over here? Did I not? Or did I build it over here? I don't think I built a smokehouse yet. Okay. So I think I didn't plan for a smokehouse. But I think right here behind the storehouse makes sense as a spot for a smokehouse. That should be a priority because the poop is starting to back up. Okay, we've got 30 people now. We just need the planks and the stone. It might be a good idea for me to increase the number of workers here. Let's saw pit. Yep. 6 laborers there needs to be. Maybe I'll just add 1 person here at the saw pit then. Okay. Now we got some smoked meat, some berries, some nuts, some smoked fish. Speaking of smoked fish, I need to adjust this guy's radius. I'm sorry, I said guy. That is a lady fisherman, a fisherwoman. Find that sweet spot right there. Alright, Tilana. thank you for your service. Okay. We're getting there. So there is this sand pit here, but it wouldn't be available till Tier 4 anyway. So I'm just going to build over it. New villagers born. That means it's time to build another house. This field is almost ready. Almost cleared. A lot of clearing to do there. Oh no. Storehouse is on fire. You guys please put it out. That's kind of important. Yeah, there we go. Insufficient places of worship in town. Oh, I got a shrine. Do I need to go ahead and build the second one? Because I don't have any. Well, I guess if they want more worship, they can have more worship. Yeah, low on laborers. Seems like it's always the case. Have they not come to collect the deceased forager? That's a bit weird. Oh, I remember something that I didn't put in the Wagoneer, the Wainwrights. So that goes there, I think. Crops ready for assignment. All right. The rotation that I generally have been using is 1 year start with peas and then have maintenance and then clover. The second year you start with clover and then you have wheat or rye or sometimes flax. And then the third year you go turnips, clover, turnips. Because there's never enough turnips. I could also, if we need more greens, I could substitute one of the wheats as cabbage. Generally speaking, though, that works pretty well. And if you have enough greens from your foragers, it's not super necessary to grow the cabbage. I think it's time to go ahead. Start building our first defensive structure. Oh, hello. Welcome. Gotta build some more houses now. I'm still saying no spiritual fulfillment. Maybe that has to be taken care of by the temple. Maybe the shrine isn't enough for that. Or maybe I just need to go ahead and build a second shrine. I'm planning to build it anyway. The only worry is, do I have enough to pay for 2 priests and a guard until I can start making money? That's my concern. Yeah, it costs 50 gold ingots. Let's just wait. Let's just wait on that. This is more important. Build some houses. We got some people out in the cold. Well, thankfully we made it through the winter without anyone dying of exposure, even though 5 people don't have a house. Enough houses now. Uh-oh. Raiders. This is our first raid. So let's see. Can we see them yet? Where are they? Oh, there they are. Okay, so everybody. Where is everybody? Where are all my workers? Everybody needs to come into town really fast. Especially the hunters. You need to come to town. Let's rally together and let's kick these raiders in the butt. Nope, nope. Don't run away. And everyone stay right in the middle here. Okay. Now. Which one is the hunter? You need to go and get him. Where's my other hunter? Okay. Oh. There's no other hunter. Get him. Get him. Okay. Let him go. I don't think they got anything. Okay, well, that was our first raid. Luckily, no one was killed. This is a problem. Okay, let's look. Buildings destroyed, 0. Items pillaged, none. Villagers killed, 1. Oh, someone did die. So what's up with these wolves? There's 4 of them. Now, there's a couple of ways I could deal with this. One is just to go on a head-on attack and try to take them all out, but there's 4 of them, so they're going to kill at least a couple of my villagers. The other is to try to draw them out and run back to where the guard tower is and kill them one at a time. Another villager died. What illness did they have? Is that the one with dysentery? So far, no one is venturing out where the wolves are. So I don't think I have to deal with it just yet. But eventually that's going to be a problem that I have to solve. Alright, can I upgrade to tier 2 yet? I can. Well. This is probably a good place to end the first episode. We survived. A few people died. But we've made it to tier 2. And 3 graves, 4 graves in our graveyard. Not too bad. And here we are. Our tier 2 town center. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.